The philosopher gazes at the dawn. The first light touches the horizon, and with it, the question rises: why do we dream of meaning when the universe owes us none? Humanity built temples, nations, and systems to contain uncertainty, but every belief is a mask worn by fear, fear of chaos, fear of insignificance. To think is to fight a war no one else sees. We wrestle with invisible truths, and in losing, we grow wiser. Wisdom is not victory, it is endurance. The mind constructs reality like a stage play. Shadows become gods, echoes become laws, yet behind the curtain only silence. Every era claims it has found the truth, yet truth slips away like sand between centuries. Progress is not ascent, it is orbit. Perhaps the greatest philosophy is not knowing but accepting the vast unknowing. The philosopher smiles not because he understands, but because he stands still. The dream ends where awareness begins. The philosopher closes his eyes again, not to sleep, but to return to the dreaming where thought becomes infinite. We say, I, as if a solid anchor secures every moment in place. But listen closely, that anchor keeps drifting. What if the self is not an object, but a rhythm, like a flame that keeps its form only by constantly changing? Some describe a bundle of experiences tied together by habit. Others see a stream of consciousness, flowing so continuously that we confuse motion for a statue. And then there is the narrative self. Replace the planks of a ship one by one until none of the original wood remains. Is it still the same ship? Now imagine that same process happening inside you. If memories shift, roles change, and yourself, the skeptic says, nothing persists. A realist replies that continuity does. Your body keeps a map. Your relationships pull tomorrow forward from today. The self may not be a noun at all, but a negotiation between memory and expectation, between private feelings and public promises. So the question becomes, not what am I, but what am I becoming? If the self is a rhythm, perhaps we can choose the tempo. When the word I falls silent, what remains? Perhaps identity is only a surface, a mask the universe wears for a moment. You are a pattern that keeps rewriting itself, a constellation arranged briefly in memory and desire. What if you are not the one dreaming, but the dream itself? Not the player, but the game discovering its rules. Stand close to your thoughts, and they vanish like mist. Stand too far, and the world forgets to include you. So where do you exist? Between breaths, between moments, between the stories others use to name you? If the self is a mystery, then mystery is what you truly are. Let the unknown look back at you. Listen for the silence that calls you by name. Every night, a world appears behind your eyes, alive and convincing. But what if that world does not disappear when you wake up? What if waking is simply entering another dream? a place where laws feel real only because we agree to forget we are dreaming. Look closely at your memories. Are they solid facts, or stories sleep tells itself? Reality might be the longest dream you have ever had. So ask quietly, am I the dreamer or the dream? Once, a man dreamed he was a butterfly. When he awoke, he wondered, was he a man dreaming he was a butterfly, or a butterfly dreaming he was a man? If dreams feel real from inside, how can waking prove itself more real? Our world behaves like a system with rules, patterns, and hidden code. If there is a program, who or what is running it? Coincidences that feel scripted, memories that feel edited, time that feels reversible. These might be tiny cracks in the simulation. If we can control our dreams, even a little, why not reality? What if intention is a forgotten superpower? Maybe every mind is a node, and consciousness is a network, a dream dreaming itself, together. So who is the dreamer? A higher intelligence, the universe itself, or a version of you that has not awakened yet? What if someone, somewhere, is dreaming you right now? A mind so vast that your entire life is just one flicker in its sleep. Maybe you are a character, written by a dream you cannot wake from. When you forget yourself, maybe the dream forgets you too. But in rare moments of clarity, the dreamer stirs. You feel it, don't you? The sense that none of this is fully solid. What if the question is not whether you are awake, but who is dreaming you? Memories feel like the roots of who I am. But what if those roots are just stories we rehearse? If I forget a moment, does that piece of me disappear? If I forget a person, do they vanish from my identity? If I forget my purpose, does the universe forget me too? Erase enough memories, and what remains that can still say I? So which is real, the self or the memory that plays it? Identity seems like a story memory tells about you. Without memory, the narrator disappears. A person who forgets their name is still alive, but who is that life belonging to? When someone forgets their past, we still say it is them. But is that love protecting a truth, or pretending it is still there? Your memories are the planks of a ship. Replace them one by one, and someday not one thought belongs to you anymore. If the body stays, but the mind resets, is the self a heartbeat or a history? Maybe identity is just a password, correct enough to unlock the illusion of me. What if the truest part of you is not what you remember, but what refuses to be erased? If the past disappears, where does the person I used to be go? Memories fade like ink under rain, but the ache of loss remains. Who grieves for the forgotten version of me? Perhaps the self is not what I remember, but what I struggle not to lose. Somewhere inside, a voice whispers, I was here, I mattered. Even if every story about me is erased, the heart keeps a secret memory of its own. So ask gently, what part of me survives when even I cannot remember me?